Let's play a song. This hat is not hatting right now. I've been so busy and so sore. I haven't had the chance to do. What's going on with my connection? Maybe it's because I have my TV on. But it's like I've been you guys know. I focus on seeing the light. I focus on how to get myself better a lot. And I don't like to stay in the same place, and I have to tell myself I don't want to be the person that I am today. I don't want to be the person I was yesterday. So this book is literally full of so many different thoughts that I have throughout the day. And it's because I have so many epiphanies on how I want to better my life. What is the target? What's the root of the issue that's making me feel these type of things? You know? And once I realized that and dive deeper, for instance, maybe me smoking, I'm why do I only want to smoke? I already got high. Oh, because for some reason when I feel happy, smoking reminds me of a happy time. See, it's all a psychological. People don't understand psychology is so important, because once you realize psychology, you understand your triggers and why you feel like you need things that you don't need. For instance, you guys know I've been losing weight and focusing on my journey, trying to get my back, my back muscles, my arm muscles, my body back in order so I can perform again more full time. I perform, but not as hard as I used to. It's because I've been poisoning my body and I haven't been moving as much. Now moving more is a lot harder because I'm tired, because I'm poisoning my body by smoking so much. And I realized I don't want to do it, and I'm not going to do it. If I don't want to feel, I feel a lot of the urges comes from me trying to distract myself from something that I feel overwhelmed about. I feel overwhelmed a lot about a lot of things in life, because my journey in life has not been the easiest. It's been really freaking difficult. And I'm trying to use my negativity and my anger, my frustration towards things that actually are going to help me, that actually matter, that's going to elevate me in life. And a lot of times, that feeling alone, that analyzation alone is overwhelming. And it's anxiety, ADHD, PTSD driven, over analyzing, overthinking, over processing, and always trying to strategically have an approach because you want to be better. And then you have to, my struggle is being okay with things might not turn out my way if I do try my best. That is heartbreaking, because I feel like I tried hard a lot of times and they didn't work out for me, and that was frustrating. But then, the good thing about being in an industry or sales or something where you're going to get a lot of rejections, but when you get that one good guess for the day or whatever, it feels like, okay, I can do this. You only need 4 yeses in the week to get what you need. And if you get 4 yeses every week, you can get what you need. That's what I have to start thinking about life as. It's I'm not going to hit every time. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be rough. It's going to be scary, because what world that I threw myself in wasn't a world that was designed and created for me. I literally have to create my own reality because it's mental warfare. We're dealing with mental warfare. And society doesn't teach you from youth to think against what they taught you. It doesn't teach you, like, we weren't taught in school or institutions or our jobs that we need to think about things outside the system. We need to think about things that they want us to think, and they want us, the path they have driven for us. But that's not for everyone. Some people, it works for them. If they find something, they have good connection, good people skills, get them better opportunities. Some people have that. Some people were born in that. Some people, like me, had to have a lot more grit and a lot more rejections and push and depressions and just bad luck in life with people, with relationships, family. I have, like, my life is lucky in the way of resilience. That's the positive mindset, the reprogramming, the reparenting. It's like knowing that you are special because you are so resilient. You are so strong. And you have a purpose. Because everybody in the mix that has it easy and is taking the easy way out are not getting the maximum reward that life has to offer. So once you realize that, like, okay, this shit's shitty, you know, I'm elevating, and it's lonely because no one around you has that same mindset. So now you have to put more energy on being busy and elevating, because if you don't, you're going to fall into a lot of bad habits. Like, I have bad habits, but I don't let them dictate my goals. I have in the past. I fell short in the past, but I did not let it just wash me away. And so it does feel hard. Sometimes I really feel the weight and the pressure, and it really is discouraging. But then I think about the bigger picture and how many things I have achieved. I've achieved a lot of things, but someone who knows there's more of life, I'm not satisfied. And everybody's like, just be satisfied. That's how you get sucked in the loop. If you're satisfied, what they tell you should be satisfied in. I'm not satisfied, but I have to balance my yearn to achieve on my self-care and my mental health and my body and my peace. I have to balance and find a way to make those things work for me. So these are the type of things that I've been thinking about while being, like, more low key, more to myself, off the waves. Is because I have a lot of things on my plate. I have a lot of things that I'm trying to mend and heal within myself in so many different ways that I don't really have the effort to overextend sometimes. Like, I wish that I could do a million things in one day. I really wish some days that I had the power to be a freaking robot. I wish I could be a robot. I wish I could be a robot some days. Like, let me do a million things today. Just like one day a week. Let me get all the things I do, and I can go back to human form and maintain. Because being in human form when you're behind and you were procrastinating and you're depressed and you're coming out that funk, it feels so much. And when you try to do the best you could do, like, I try to do this. I did, like, organizing for 8 hours. It felt like, damn, I only had energy for 40 minutes. I had to take a 45-minute break, go back. It felt like a lot. And those feelings are valid. If you're not trained to do certain things and it's not been consistent, it's going to be hard. If you took in a year or two off of certain things and certain habits that were good, but you got through a funk and now you're trying, it's going to be hard. All you can do is try. Like, all you can do is try to do your best. And you might not feel physically and physiologically, you may not feel like doing it all. And you probably don't feel like the energy. So that's something you got to check in. If you don't have an energy, what are you putting in your body? What are you, what are you not putting in? What are you not putting in vitamins? It's like you have to analyze, like, oh, this is the time to take more care of myself. This is the time to reprogram. This is the time to drop certain habits and build new ones. These are the epiphanies that I be having throughout the day, a million times a day. And this is what happened is when you have been given a gift of trauma mixed with high intelligence. It is hard. All those smart people doing great things in the world, those geniuses, we're all fucking depressed. We think too much. We know what's going on. We know the truth about what we were told, what we be sold, and what they said we should, and we know it's not the truth. Like, we know it's not the truth. And so it is overwhelming. I feel like my brain is on reload all the freaking time. And a mixture of anxiety and trauma, all that. It fucking sucks. But you know what? Like Miyamoto Musashi, anxiety could be a superpower. I just wish it was a superpower physically where I can do a million things in one day. It's like my superpower is my brain. And that's a beautiful thing, but I really wish my body matched it. I really wish my body matched my brain. I really wish that it had the same power and strength as my brain, because I could get a million things done today. But I'm not a robot. So that's my epiphany and my updates, why I've been chilling and why I haven't been just consistent on my anything social. I had to really take back because I had to be okay with finding my higher self. Once you find your higher self, it's like you're igniting a superpower that you never knew you had. And then you start to realize everyone around you is completely different from you. And most people cannot relate to you. And, why I feel like I don't even feel, why I know I'm special is because not only I've been through trauma, I've been through a lot of deaths, I've been through a lot of things in my life, but the fact that I still had compassion, I treat people well, I respect other people, I don't project my anger, frustration on people, I'm highly intelligent, I try to work hard as much as I can, I try to create, I try. That is something special about me, and I had to acknowledge it, to know that I need to use this. This is a gift. It might feel like it's not, but it is. And I have to focus on what's important and act accordingly. And that is something that is a huge, huge lesson through this journey. And I had to learn the journey never freaking stops. The battle never ends. It never ends. It feels like it just never, I just can't be content because I want to live a purposeful life, a meaningful, fulfilling life. It's never going to end. It's not. Because the things that I want to achieve is a lot. And I wasn't born into it. I don't have rich parents. I don't have a lot of network with people. I don't have friends. I don't have group. I don't have a lot of followers. I have to work hard. I'm not a super glamorous girl. If I had it my way, I would dress like this, and I wish it was susceptible in society all the time. I'm a hippie who just wants to live life peacefully. But because life has not been like that, and I want to battle the belly of the beast called America, and once I fulfill my financial quest, I'm out of here. Once I will fulfill my financial, we're going to write this down, my financial quest, and flee to peace. Flee Flee, 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 flee. I'm tired. When I lived in Europe, I had a completely different feeling of life, you know? I didn't have money. I didn't have nice things. I had happiness. People were nice. I had a lot of places to go. I had the beach. I had the bars. I had the food. I had this. I had that. I had everything that I ever wanted or needed. Without all this stuff at me, I could survive off a normal rage. And you know, I want to just invest, build a good IRA, build a good retirement, in like less like 9 years, because it's already been a year. In 9 years, I want to flee to peace. I want to be at peace. I'm tired of this fake illusion structure in this country. I'm tired of it. So I have to work hard now and use my anxiety and my intelligence and my resilience and everything that I've been gifted, and not look at what I don't have and look at all the power I do have. I have to harness it, use it, expose it, and like know that it's going to be okay. It's not going to be. It's already been a year since I've went somewhere, struggled, came back. It's almost a year. Things go by so fast. You have to be content with yourself. You have to be content with what you have. And you have to, that's what they mean. I'm not content with where I'm at, but I'm content on what I have. We're going to write that down. I'm not content on where I'm at. I'm content with what I have. And that is all, folks.